interesting. Twitch, what are you doing to me? We're looking at OpenGL. Sorry. ImGui. What did you miss? For God's sake. What is wrong with these systems nowadays? Let me just play that. Is it because I changed the title? Right, I'm just checking through now. So you missed me downloading ImGui? Yeah, it looks like it. God damn you, Twitch. Okay, get back to Stream Manager. My apologies for that. Looks like I've now got 2 videos called Part 6. Great. I'll sort that out after. Why did I just do that? That was stupid of me. Okay. So what have I just been doing, which you didn't even see? I have added to my dependencies the back end here of ImGui, and I'm just looking at that now to find out how I integrate it into the system. To do that, go to your solution, open in terminal. Oh, that puts the developer PowerShell up. No, thank you. Solution. Open in here. File Explorer. New. Nah. Why have I got an x64 file here? And who's making it? Oh, sandbox testers, of course, yes. Right, how do I do this? Thank you. Oh, I've still got it here, thank God for that. There you go, that's what I did. So in under Amber Skies, I just put git submodule add https this is ImGui. So all I did was copy that like that, and then I just added that in. Here, so the HTTPS bit goes in there, and then and I put it into dependencies ImGui. Simple as that. Hit return, and it just happily downloaded it LF will be replaced by control. Yeah, okay. The file will have its own original. Yeah, okay. Fantastic. So that's all I've done. I'm now looking through it. I went into platform. No. Dependencies we're doing. ImGui. I went into the back ends and I dragged out into ImGui the back ends that I wanted, which were these. So GLFW and OpenGL 3. So those 5 files I just dragged out and placed in here. So I just flipped them up to the ImGui directory. And I'm now looking at them. So this is the implementation file for GLFW. As you can see, it's an API file. So that's okay. I'm happy with that. That's the README text I found in one of the directories. This is ImGui.h. There you go. Gives you all the bits and pieces that you might want to look at. I want to look at the home page. Done that already. Okay. So let's have a look at .h. No, we've looked at that. Cpp file. Yeah. Yeah, we've got that. Changelog, who cares? Warnings. Alrighty. No information there, really? Really? So it's doing what we did. And it's using switch instead of a hash define. Okay, that's an interesting way of doing it. So it's got its own I/O here. So that's going to be important somewhere along the lines. Alright, same kind of things. GLFW key call. Yeah, we understand all of that. We've already done that ourselves. OpenGL. Blah de blah de blah. ImGui.h. So this is operating system independent. This will work on anything. And has mscripton. Again, an API to OpenGL. .3 we're allowed. I think we will go with 4.10. It looks a little bit safer. Alright, okay. So, what do we need to include? It looks like these 3 here. I'm not sure why they want stdio.h. And I don't want those. Got that one. If defined, which we're not going to define. That could cause problems. Don't want that. Don't want... oh. No, I don't want that either. No, that's fine. We've done all of that. Set dir ImGui context. So this can go in the window. GLSL version. So we just put that to 410. Okay, we can do that. Alright, where does all of this stuff go? Well, it's looking as though it goes in the window. It needs a context. Well, we have a context creator. Awesome. First of all, we need to be able to access it. Let's have a look at our properties. Let's get the editor up. Alright. So it's going to be $solution directory, obviously, isn't it? So it's this one. Copy that one. Yeah, and then it's just going to be / ImGui. That's okay. There's no library for this. We're not making it into a library. I guess we just apply. Okay. And we just copy them in. to here. Here's our window. So we can't find them. Great. You can find them there. Alright, I've got it. Yeah. I've done that wrong. This. Not required. Yes, it is. So why can't it pick up that I put that in? We've got ImGui util. And that's it. That's image util. It's not picking this up. Anybody know why? It's picking up the folder. But it's not picking up the fact that I've just added to additional include directories. And that's $solution directory. Alright, just try it again. Dollar, open brackets, solution, dir, close brackets. Now I'm worried. It is ImGui.h, isn't it? Yeah. It only comes up with the directory. And that won't work. Why am I only allowed to access the dependencies and not dependencies / ImGui? Something's stopping me from accessing ImGui. It's there. It exists, but I can't access it. Am I doing something wrong, chat? I don't think I am. Those header files should be accessible. Now, is this part of the directory structure problem for Visual Studio? Bet it is. And I'm betting it's because they are not included within my project. So that's where the issue lies. They are external from my project, so I can't include them. So I can't include them in the project. Therefore, I have to add their directory to the external header files for Visual Studio. Does that sound sensible? No, it doesn't. And that fixes it. I said that fixes it in IntelliSense. Don't just flash on and off the red dots to me. Cheeky skunks. So it wasn't saving something. Okay. It tried, and then decided not to. So I'd have to build them as a static lib. Do I really want to do that? Choices. Well, we've already got GLFW being built as a static lib. Add new project. Static library C++. Is it C++? Yeah. It is. I'll keep that open though. Static library. Library name. ImGui. Location. Okay, dependencies ImGui. Okay, create. See if this works. Didn't I call this a static lib? Alright. Alright, so let's start with turning you into something that I can read. Show all files. Update. Where the hell did you just put that? Oh goody, it put it in the wrong place. Okay, delete that. Could just do it as an empty project, couldn't I? Might be safer. ImGui. Amber skies. Dependencies. Select folder. Create. Because a file or directory with the same name already exists. Oh dear. All right. The other option is just to transfer it over into the project itself. That's not a good idea. Let's see if we have any notes on projects. Visual Studio is not my normal area. Anything in here? Well, there's something in here about sub-projects in my notes, so let's have a look at this. This is a mess. Yeah. It's telling me to do it the way I thought I was going to have to do it. Which is to put these in. I wonder if it's looking at it this way. Okay. So I'm after from there to there. That needs to be in our project. And it is in our project. So this does work. Yes, it does work. We can just include any one of those. How does it say to include these into our project then? Oh God, this is horrible. Okay, do we have to do the directories? No. Yeah, we have it in dark mode, and yet this still comes up in bright white. Clever. That's a good point. Does that need to become after or before GLFW? Well, it has to become after, I would have thought. Interesting. That is correct. There's no librarian required, as it's inside of our project now. Something's fishy. Something's very fishy. That's part of our project, so we can use it. There's no two ways about it. All of those files are now part of our project. So if I went into Amber Skies and put in, say, add new folder and call it GUI, we should be able to include stuff here. I shouldn't need a build option. Just need a layer. Let's pretend it's working. Yeah, let's just pretend it's working, and we want to add to our system ImGui. But we don't just want to add it as just anything. We want this to be its own separate thing. ImGui layer. So we can use this as a debug or something. We can test it out this way as well. Did I change the dates on these? What are we on? 29. I didn't. That's today's date. We've already done that. That was our last big time class. ImGui layer. 29, please. That's today's date. We'll need a class. ImGui layer. Hash include. It's going to have to be amber skies. Core. Well, we'll need a layer. Let's start there. Might help. Something like that. Do we want a constructor? Yes. Because layers have constructors. Why is it in the wrong colour? Ah. Okay. Okay, Destructor. Is this going to be an API? Don't know, probably. Don't know at this point, so we'll have onAttach. We have to have onAttach, and it will be an override. We do have to have, well, these are virtual functions anyway. We do have to have onDetach as well, because that's an automatic function. And will be called. virtual void on ImGui render. I wouldn't mind one of them, and I'd like that to be an override. Doesn't exist. Good. And I would like a void. ImGui works with begin and end, so we'll have one of those. And obviously we'll need the opposite to that. Those are the instructions within ImGui. Alright, it's happy now. I'll check on that though. Do I need to alter layer? I think it would be safer to do so. I would like that to be safer. So I am going to alter layer. It's not a big alteration. I think that's a good enough alteration. So at least this has some representation within the layer system, rather than just in the ImGui layer. In case somebody else wants to do their own layer. Alrighty. I'm going to need a Cpp file then, aren't I? Hello, Poppy. Are you moving? Hey, little one. How should we do that? Just Cpp file. Add. New item. ImGui layer. There we go. Hash include pch.h for precompiled headers. Hash include ImGui. That'll do. Nice. Got a namespace. Alright, let's start with that. Let's make some of these and see what happens. It's doing them right. So this is going to be a debug layer for us. I hope. What a mess. going to put in these. There we go. Need an extra line at the end. Make sure we have the extra line at the end here. We don't. It's an old habit. It's never going to die. And this will need a layer. And that's going to be ImGui layer. Yeah. Well, that'll work. I hope. What do you think? Pretty simplistic class. Nothing complicated. But now I've got a problem. I've got a problem because hash include ImGui doesn't work. For some reason, Visual Studio is refusing to go to that header file. Unexpected end of file while looking for pre-compiled header. Did you forget to add hash include PCH? Oh, Jesus. Yes, I did. Hash include pch.h. Put it in the demo. Hash include pch.h. Oh, isn't that fun? Yep, got to do every single one because Visual Studio likes to use its pre-compiled header system. Otherwise it forgets how to do things. Literally it does. So instead of giving us a warning that our hash includes were wrong, and PCH wasn't being in there, I mean this is pre-compiled headers. I mean Visual Studio lives on them for its IntelliSense. There we go. Tables done. Widgets. We can have widgets now. Yay. Go me. What else are we including here? A wrecked pack. Get wrecked. Okay, that's fine. Didn't need it. Never mind. I really don't, it's not even coming up in here. Okay. This is stupid. Okay. Oh no, what have we got? Can I open include file? Pardon? This functional variable may be unsafe. Consider using scanf. Oh. How's about we don't? CRT secure, no warning. C++, preprocessor, underscore, CRT, no warning. Alright, do that. String copy. It's CRT secure, no warnings. Plural. Okay. I just put that in. Is it not even reading what I'm putting in? There's something wrong with Visual Studio. We could turn off the warning within a file. Deprecation warnings for these functions define the preprocessor macro. So is this not right? So. Is this just not reading whatever I'm putting in? WARNINGS. Okay. No. Well, it's not reading whatever I'm typing in there. It doesn't give a damn what I tell it to do. It's just not going to do it. I find that interesting. So I can't compile this because it can't find that include. It can't find that include because it can't be bothered to look at what I've told it to do. So what do we do about it? Do we report this as a bug? I spend more time having problems with Visual Studio than I do with my code. I've added them to the project. They are part of the project. They don't need to be within Amber Skies to be part of the project. I can include them from anywhere. So why can't Visual Studio? You see, there's this one here. And skip in-build up-to-date check. But I don't want it to do that. Is it not here? I'm going to copy it. Paste it to there. I'll put semicolon at the end, just in case. And that's in release. That's why it's not working. Why is it in release? Since when did I start using release? Obviously today. All configurations. That's why it's not working. And that's why it was flashing on and off. Awesome. It worked. Let's get rid of this lot. All configurations. It's going to do everything, isn't it? Changing the properties rebuilds everything. Great. There we go. No warnings, no problems, everything's working hunky-dory. Thank God for that. Oh my God. Oh my God. So what did we need? I can't remember, it's that long ago. Dependencies, examples. Okay. Red squigglies have disappeared. OnAttach runs automatically. So that's our initialization. Or is it? We can't run that until we've got a context. I'm not happy about this. It's not going to go in here. So we need an Opengl context before we can actually use ImGui, and I damn well know that. It's here. Yeah. They belong here. After the window has been opened. So what I'm looking at is this initialize part here. glfw make context current. Is that correct? glfw make context current window. Swap interval we've done. So we're now looking at these three lines here. This. All right. Then we've got an IO config files. And then we've got this. So the window is, well, we're here. Initial init for OpenGL, true, yeah, okay, we'll go with that. GLS version, we will choose 410 to be safe. Yeah, that works. Good. Okay, it's not having to compile a lot, that's good. And it is working. Alright. We are getting somewhere. Load fonts. Show demo window. Where do I want to stop initializing? I think about here. Our state. Yeah. I think we've done enough initialization by that point. Yeah. That should get it up and running. So this cannot be done until after we've got a window. That's fine. Okay, I think we've got enough to run it. So, on attach, don't need to do anything that's been done. On detach, look at the bottom. Clean up. Well, that doesn't go there either. Do we not have a destructor? We do now. Where are we in? Opengl Context. Yeah, that's right. Why don't we have a destructor? GFX context. Ah, that's because there's none in it. Yeah, okay, fine. So it didn't declare that we needed to have one, but we're going to have one. Bloody stupid not to. Because that can happen in there. Shut down, destroy context. That's ImGui sorted back and front. Fantastic. That gets past there, so we now have begin, end. Let's do begin. How do we begin? What am I looking for? Begin and end. Well, there's rendering. So it's those. That's begin. I like this bit. Gives me easy stuff to do. So, does that look right? Probably. Where's end? Is it just that? It looks like it. Begin and end are separate. Not overly keen on that. Because I'm trying to design an API just on the spur of the moment. This is not a good idea. Because it's going to be ImGui layer begin, ImGui layer end. And then some kind of rendering. And the rendering is just begin and end. There's no render. Ah, yes there is. Rendering. Oh, crap. We've got GLFW and GL in here. And then we swap buffers at the end. So this that belongs somewhere else, as that's not part of our program. I'm going to have to sit down and split this out because I know where that is. It's here. So that's that line. We don't have a rendering system. So I can start it, I can stop it. I need some idea of how I want to use it, I think, at this point. I think that's the biggest part of this. I'm not sure that I want it where it is. We could do an OpenGL backend for this. Like we've got OpenGL Context here, we might be able to get away with doing an OpenGL something else. And I noticed that this has all gone into OpenGL as well. Yeah, that's a good point. So, I want to make it into a debug layer. So I'll have it like that. I think that's as close as I'm going to get without sitting down and working out where to put things. Yeah. Because right now that's a little bit of a mess if I don't get it in the right place. And I'm not overly happy that we've got it stuck inside an OpenGL. Can we not split this off? Can't we put this inside an OpenGL ImGui GLFW file? And if not, why not? Alright, this is where architecture comes into it. If we don't get the architecture right, it means that when I want to change over to Vulkan, for instance, this won't run. ImGui, the debug will just break instantly. And if I put this into the layer, then we have to get the window. Because by then, by that stage, all of this will have run, so that doesn't matter. So this can go in attach layer. But we would then have to get the window. And that would go in detach layer. Which I'm quite happy for it to go into. But if your user makes their own layer, they're going to do the same, aren't they? Well, they won't need to. ImGui will just work out of the box. Because this has already been done. I'm going to think on this one. So we are going to need to plan this out. I've now got ImGui working, thank God. But I can't show a result for it, and I'm not happy with this kind of thing here. Because what we're doing is we are attaching ImGui to this OpenGL stuff. So I'm going to put it in here for now. And as I said, it's going to cause an error. So I can't even give you this to play with. If we do that, that goes in detach. That's fine. So there's that problem to look at. And now we don't need this. So this file should not have changed. And what do we change here? Anything else? This has got a modification in it. Where? It says +1. Alright, those are the changes that I'm happy with. I'll go with those. Okay. I'm glad you can backtrack your changes. Alright, I think I'm alright with that now. Right. Before I start backtracking absolutely everything that I've ever done, I'm going to go and read this file and see what I actually really need to do. I need to understand this bit. So I don't really want to be doing that or that. I don't want to be doing that. I want to be doing that. That's going to cause problems. Alright. So that's what I need to understand. Lovely. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'm going to go and have my tea. Oh, I've got a message. What's that message for? Alright. Okay. Whatever. Lovely. Any messages here? Nope. Okay. I'm good. I'm going to go and feed the cat. Take care, peeps. I've now got to go and work out how to put these streams together and work out what we're going to do there. So, take care. Have fun.